everybody, and welcome Tuesday. It's Twisted Tuesday here with me and Carol Brandolino. Folks, hope you guys are doing well. It's a great day out there, folks. It's Tuesday, February 11th. Back in the studio. Yesterday, we had a little technical computer difficulty, so we did the show from my phone just on the Tony Ocean Show page. But thank you, 1,000 viewers we had. That's amazing on Mondays. I want to... So we're gonna have a great day today. Just to give you guys a quick update before this thing runs in. Laura is home. She came back yesterday afternoon at 4 o'clock. So
nice.
Our house. So Natalie's been taking care of her, so she's doing really good. She's walking and she's breathing, doing her breathing thing. So
good.
Laura is at home again. Thank you so much for texts and all that stuff you guys have been sending us. We appreciate it. And the packages, Miles Green, thank you. Dave Plazik, and everybody, Stevens, thank you. All right, so we're gonna have a good show today, folks. Every show is brought to you by Ace Hardware, but before that, every show is dedicated to the first responders, everybody in the military. Thank you to our veterans, and mostly thank you for wonderful people who take the time. The website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call, 847-769-8609. There's stuff to talk about, so let's go to showtime. Twisted Tuesday. Twisted. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, I got a feeling.
Oh,
all
shit.
Right. It's not
Don't
coming
lose
out.
it.
So we're going to... Everything is on delay here, folks, so it might kick in.
I think you're on a delay for sure.
Wow.
I can see you.
It is. Everything is on delay, folks. My voice, your voice, everything is really going in and out. So it's going to be interesting, folks. It's Twisted Tuesday now with Carol Brandolino. How you doing, Carol, today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. How about yourself? Waiting for the snowstorm.
Good. I can't wait for the snowstorm. I can't wait for these people to start crying. Oh, it's snowing.
I know.
Now they're saying 4 to 8 inches. So it's supposed to start Wednesday. It's supposed to start Wednesday night, not Wednesday during the day. So it's supposed to start Wednesday afternoon. So we should be interesting to see what happens with that. All right. So we got a lot to talk about, folks, even though connection. So I don't know what it is. It could be, I don't know. So bear with us, folks. Anyway, let's get right to our sponsor, our good friends from, it looks like when I push something, it takes forever for it to kick in. So let's see if that works. I just push the screen. Ace, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and Mesa, Arizona. Our good friends from the JRC Ace Hardware stores. Red Hot Buy. Ace Wild Bird Food. 40-pound bag is only $18.99. And make sure your car is winter ready with Peak Windshield Wash. 1 gallon is only $1 off. Cold winter calls for cold winter warm-up hoodies and winter jackets, all 30% off. They have some great stuff happening, folks, here at Ace Hardware. Don't miss President Day sale, February 5th to the 17th. You buy 2, get 1 free of all Clark and Kensington Magnolia Home Royal Paint gallons. So much more here at Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our friends from Ace. All right. So do you like snow, Carol? Are you a snow person?
Yeah, I mean, I like watching it fall. I like from the inside. I do. That's about it. When I was younger, of course, we loved sledding, and once in a while we'll go here and there snow skiing, but I mean, not often. I was like the one in the fireplace, the room with the fireplace and the out drinks.
Never been. I tried it once when I was a kid. Yeah, I fell in the bunny, the ropes, the bunny hill that's supposed to pull you up and take you up. I never made it. I just kept falling down the hill. So, brutal.
Yeah.
I look like Jerry Lewis. I would look like Jerry Lewis going up, lady, trying to get up the skis. So
Yes.
wasn't that good. So what else we got? We got a busy week coming up. Tonight we'll be at the Geneva National Country Club in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It's a home health and wellness seminar. It's kind of interesting, man. They got like 4 or 5 different doctors, and they're going to be talking about fighting superfoods, olive oils, water facts, exercise, disease fighting, other stuff, pills and stuff. They got 4 different speakers, and it starts from 3 to 9:30, and then we go on at 7 to 8 with Tony Ocean and me and Double T Tony Toto tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun in Geneva. So thank you, Cowboy Ron. I think they might have just a couple tickets left if you're interested. 262-374-8599. That's tonight. Health and wellness. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. All right. And then tomorrow, folks, we're off, so I don't have to worry about fighting in the snow. But Thursday will be at Tavern on the Point for a pre-Valentine's Day concert in Essen Park. Me and Jerry Jams. Friday will be at the 115 Burton Marionette Park. That's exciting. It's going to be Ocean's Rat Pack, Bill Saratella, Elliot Wimbush, yours on keys, John Grande on sax, and Double T Tony Toto on drums. Yeah, it's going to be a good show. And Saturday, Sunday will be at but yeah, it's going to be good. Saturday, Sunday will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy. Saturday with the main event at 30, and Sunday just me and Terrell. That's for Sinatra Sunday at 3:30. Oshows.com for tickets. All right, so Carol, what is your opinion of the Super Bowl?
So I watched the first half, and then I did see all the hoopla around the halftime show. Obviously, everybody, commented. To be honest with you, I didn't know any of this. I know nothing about the story, what this guy, Kendrick Lamar, was talking about. So if you don't know, nothing's going to make you. So that's just not my kind of music typically. And I don't know that was the right platform to do what he did, because it's not their main demographic at the Super Bowl. So I think that's where we had this people just not agreeing at all. It was.
No, you know what? And you want to laugh, guys. You want to laugh. This is the most thing that really irks me. First of all, I didn't really care for all the hoopla myself. I don't follow this guy. I have no clue what he does. Obviously, he's very talented in what he does. But if you're looking at the ranking the best Super Bowl halftime shows, before this one tonight, I think number 10 was Katy Perry. Lenny Kravitz, Miss Elliott, and Left Shark came in at number 10. Number 9 came in at Rihanna. Number 8 is Madonna and Cleo Green.
On there.
Yeah. Shakira and Bad Bunny and Jennifer Lopez came in at number tied for 6th place. So did Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That came in for 6th place. They were tied. Michael Jackson came in for number 5. Beyonce and Destiny's Child came in at number 4. U2 came in at number 3, and Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and all them came in at number 2. Prince came in at number 1.
That was awesome. I think that was, but that's entertainment. Lots of different music. You got lots of different instruments, I don't know. This one just I didn't understand what the story was, and it isn't really my type of music for me. So unless it's old school rap, like you said, like Dr. Dre and Eminem, and see, I knew all those back in the day. Run DMC. I'm aging myself.
And actually,
now.
to be honest with you, I didn't even know that stuff. I know Dr. Dre and I know Snoop Dogg, but I couldn't tell you a song they sing. I don't believe in the music. I don't care for it, but it's definitely a talent of what they do. But I guess there was a song called "Certified Lover," which was a stab at Drake Supposedly,
Right.
Drake likes pedophile. He's a pedophile, supposedly. Younger kids. I guess that's in court right now. So they have a big court thing for this trial before this happened. So I don't know. It is what it is. But you want to
Yeah,
laugh. And here's the
yeah.
crazy thing. The most watched Super Bowl was Rihanna in 2023. 1 million, wait, 1 million, 21 million people watched
Wow.
Rihanna in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl 59, which just happened this Sunday with this Kendrick Lamar and whoever else was with him, broke the record for the most watched Super Bowl halftime of all time, coming in at 126 million people just watched the halftime.
Mm-hmm. Just watch the halftime.
To me now, obviously, just halftime. That goes to show you it was the most watched halftime Super Bowl. So the younger generation that are watching the entertainer, that's it. They probably don't care about the football unless you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan and the kids like Taylor Swift. And, you know, she was upset because she was booed. She was booed in New Orleans when they showed her. They showed her 12 times, but only 55 seconds in those 12 times. When President Trump was doing this during the national anthem, he got cheered. So I don't know. And I guess she says she's never going to go to another NFL game because the little crybaby got booed.
Oh. Sad news.
Oh, I'm going to win game again. It's crazy. Marion, Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Frankie Seta, what's up, pal? Lilia, Jerry Jams. Tomorrow, Jerry Jams will be my co-host. We'll talk more about sports and stuff. Then Thursday, again, to Thursday with Carol Brandolino, and she's also going to have one of her friends on as a guest. And boy, that resume thing that you sent me, everything that he went through, it's an interesting story.
Yes, it's wonderful. A big foundation. He has a foundation and an event coming up. He's an amazing story. I didn't know half of it. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm excited about that too. And then Friday, Ron Starr will be coming on talking about his band called Band on the Run, with a tribute to Paul McCartney and Wings. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's go real fast to my good friend Mary Grievous, folks, for all your real estate needs. Boy, this is coming up really slow today, guys. There she is. Don't just call me when you're ready to buy or sell. Contact me when you're considering buying or selling. Your forever agent, Mary Grievous, Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. That's M Grievous at StarkRE.com. Give her a call at 630-688-1725. That's Mary Grievous. And then when you're talking about Mary Grievous, of course, for real estate, we're going to go right back to less than 40 days away, the Chicago Music Cruise, folks. It's going to happen March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, Oasis of the Seas, Fort Lauderdale, Carousel, Aruba, and Coco Key, Bahamas. Seventh Heaven, yours truly, Tony Ocean Main Event Band, Jersey Girls, and so much more. Go to Chicago Music Cruise, put in Tony Ocean, or call Mary at 630-688-1725 and say, hey, I want to go on the ocean with Ocean. It's a Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. All right, Carol, so snow, we're talking about that. Let's talk about a couple things here that's interesting. First of all, congratulations to our good friend, Mr. Ron Onesti, put in the Rock Gods Hall of Fame. It's going to be happening February 16th at Joe's Live. So he won for the category. So congratulations, our good friend, Mr. Ron Onesti, on that.
Well-deserved.
Well-deserved is right. Carol, couples who drink together usually stay more together and live longer. Do you believe that?
Oh, God, this is quite let's see here. So I think if you drink together, I think it's good because you can tolerate each other more if one is more messed up than the other one. Because if one's sober, the other one's drunk.
Or a little tipsy. They don't even have to be drunk, just a little tipsy. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. But if you drink together, I think it's good because I think you're both on the same wavelength. Maybe you get a little buzz going on, you have a good time, play a little strip poker, some fun stuff like that.
Or whatever you do. Yeah. I mean, right? Yeah. Something that's a little crazy. Well, Debbie says no. I don't know if that was I usually write when I'm rapping. Debbie says maybe know, is Laura home? Yes, Lilia, if you just joined us, Laura is home. She's doing very good, and she'll thank you so much again for the Texas and prayer. Doesn't jive attention. Okay, so I can't. Some of these guys that are coming in. All right, so we were talking about that. Boy, I'm going to tell you something.
But wait a minute, living longer, that I don't understand. I don't know if couples that drink together live longer. That I don't understand. I wish I knew where they got those statistics from. But maybe they're just happier. Maybe they're just happier.
Yeah,
you know,
they live maybe because they're happier. Maybe they don't hold a lot of stress. And there's a lot of people in life, and we all know there's folks that everybody has their vice in certain things. And a lot of people out there hold everything in, everything in, and then one day you just get to the point where you get so pissed off and you let them have it. It's crazy as it is. So, but then fights. Marion says fights start, which is true too when you're drinking too much. So
absolutely. I mean, that's why you have to find somebody that likes to drink as much as you, because then there's not going to be that argument there, right? There's going to be no argument. Just do as I do, right?
That works. I agree with you 100%. And we were talking about everything, all the attention that the other countries get. And it seems like sometimes these countries do stuff quicker than we do here in the United States. Now, Russia came out with something saying that they're going to have a vaccine for mRNA vaccine, cancer vaccine by the end of this year in Russia, and it will be free of charge to the people that live in Russia. Do you think that how come we don't have a vaccine here in the United States of America if Russia does? They're claiming they do, and it's going to come out sometime this year.
It will be somebody else before us, because we are all about just the Benjamin, right? So keeping people sick, we know this. You know what did really upset me, actually? And with the Super Bowl, everybody was waiting for the commercials, right? So my friends, Gina, they bet on everything. Like, what's the first commercial going to be? What's this going to be? What's that going to be? Heads or tails? They bet on everything. The first commercial after kickoff, I believe, was Pfizer and about childhood cancer. That made me very angry, because here's the thing. What are you selling? Okay, when you're doing that, that's an advertisement. You're selling something. The amount of money they had to pay, I don't know how many, 80 million or something dollars, right, for a commercial on that. First of all, what are you selling? Nothing. You're just telling. Pfizer was behind a lot of this. This is Big Pharma here, was behind a lot of the vaccine shit, okay? Sure. First of all, people don't trust Big Pharma a lot, for the most part. So now they're going to put a child on there going and hugging his mom and talk about childhood cancer. They didn't even talk about it. It was just like there. And for people that I know who have lost children to cancer, a couple of couples, to me, that's a smack in the face. To me, it's like, you're not selling anything. What are you saying? We're working on it. We're working on it. You haven't done shit. And you know what? You're pulling at people's heartstrings from something that is so unfathomable in life. And they paid that kind of money for a freaking commercial. What about putting that money to fucking research? I'm sorry. I lost my shit when I saw Pfizer as the first commercial. It really bothered me. It really did. That's my soapbox today.
And you know what, Carol, what you're saying makes a lot of sense, because the money that you have to pay, I forgot what it was, how much a commercial runs, an average commercial. Right. And this was the first commercial. That means they had to pay the most, probably, because it's probably the first most watched commercial compared to the other ones. I don't know now. So I agree with you 100%. The thing I was upset about, unless I missed it completely, because we did have a few pops on both the whole day. I don't remember it all, a little bit of a blur. But I do remember the Chiefs getting destroyed, which was good. But did they show any Elon Musk commercials at all?
You know what? I was thinking for sure I was guessing stuff having to do with Musk. I don't recall, because I didn't watch the whole game. I watched the first half.
Because he said he paid for like 3 different commercials. Now, did it air? I'm not sure. I don't know if it aired or not.
They probably did.
I didn't see it. Don't know what happened, but finally the feed for the podcast allows comments. Oh, all right. Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, we were a little slow running today. I appreciate it, buddy. I hope you're doing well. KJ, how you doing? Kathy, Polito, everybody. So the question we were asking, they supposedly before the Super Bowl, Elon Musk said that he paid for 3 commercials or 2 commercials, whatever, to show during the Super Bowl. I don't know if they showed any. I didn't really pay attention to commercials at all.
Yeah.
Mr. Provenzano, thank you, General, for the nice package that you sent Laura, you and Jan. Thank you so much. And again, Miles Green, if you're listening, thank you. And Dave, thank you guys very much. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know if that even happened. And I don't know if you guys see someone coming in and can tell me I didn't see any like that. So, but there a lot of shit was going on, folks, if you think about this. Let's get to this one, interesting too. Bottled water, now they're saying the average 6% of bottled water, better yet, 64% of the bottled water that's out there is actually tap water. You hear about this? It's just tap water they put in bottles. You have to do your own investigating on some of the brands, but you think you're getting healthier water, but you're not.
No. How do you know? You don't watch them put it in there. That's why I don't believe labels. I really just don't. I don't know. I think you're just paying more money for the ones that say spring water, this water. I don't believe it. Unfortunately, we don't know.
You know what? And it just goes to show you, and I think we talked about this many times on the show, with the advertising here in the United States of America, people buy whatever the media is selling. Remember the Evian water spelled backwards is naive, made.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And they charged $7 for that bottle when it first came out, whatever it was, and people were buying it. Interesting stuff. Here's something: a woman was arrested in Las Vegas. She committed the crime in Las Vegas, but then they caught her at the Super Bowl in New Orleans for drugging men, putting stuff in their drinks. Unfortunately, one of the men died. She put the drinks, squirt that stuff that guy's been doing. What do you call it? Date drink or date
rape? I can't think of what they call it, but I was going to make a joke and now I can't because he died. I was going to say, if I was drugging men, I would just take their wallets. There's nothing else I want.
There you go. I know a few of my friends that happened too. It wasn't terrible. The average girl they picked up. They picked up a call girl and then they got robbed when they fell asleep and they were drunk. Yeah, but Intermexium, what's called used during COVID is available. There you go. Thank you, Carol. Irving Park, Jerry Jams, Beneflex returned to Duncan Kings and Dave Beckham meeting the Long Island twin. Dave Damon was pretty funny. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't watch them. I really didn't care for the commercials. Yeah, I guess some of them were good. I remember seeing Matt Damon, Beneflex, but I wasn't really paying attention to the commercial. All right. So, boy. This is just going from one extreme to the other here, folks. But who is Asian Doll? Do you know who she is?
Asian Doll?
Her name is Asian Doll. Now, either she's a rapper. Somebody tell me who she is. She said she would date any men unless they have killed 3 people. She won't date a man unless he has 3 hits or more under his belt. I don't know who Asian Doll is. Someone
right here.
Jerry, you're watching. Yeah. Okay.
There she is.
So what is she? A rapper, a stripper? What is she?
So she's a rap. It says she's 28 years old. She is an Asian Doll, American rapper, Asian Doll, whose real name is Miss Sharon Jermisha Allen. She's born in Dallas. I don't know. She's just a rapper, 28 years old. I have no idea why you would say that. Why she's.
Yeah, said she will not date. She will date a man or any man unless they have 3 lives under their belt. So she wants a criminal, obviously, and not only a criminal, but a murderer.
Right. Yeah, I'd want to sleep next to somebody like that.
Telling people about it. Hey, here's my profile. Have you killed 4 men? Give me your number.
Right. Unbelievable.
Is this what's happening? Is this what's happening with the new generation? I mean,
I don't know. It's scared the shit out of me. I'll be honest with you. I can't even believe some of the things I'm seeing or hearing, or I have no idea. I don't even know how to deal with it. I don't even know how to talk to my kids about it. I don't.
It's completely nuts, and it's I don't know if it can get better. I mean, it's just crazy. These rappers, and I don't even know if it's just. Unfortunately, it just seems like it hits the rap music, that
The
group of people
industry,
with
the
the
industry.
industry. And it doesn't have to be that way, because some of them out there doing what they're doing. I know they're trying to get a message across, but saying something like this is not a message.
Well,
These
she's
are
an
people who
idiot. First of all, she's a
she's an
moron.
idiot.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she's 28, and I
absolutely.
hate to say anything about somebody's age, but like I said, this age right now, that generation, they're so screwed and they're so screwed up that they all need mental health. Like they need help, but they also need Jesus. And I swear
Yeah.
I'm becoming a preacher in my old age, but older I get, not old age. But honestly, some of these people really need to start knowing that there's something bigger than them. They're so like egotistical, and they think that it's just everything's about them and there's nothing bigger than them. And I think that's where the problem is. I think they need to start
I
really,
agree with you.
you
And
know,
Boyd comes up with another one. It's just the media picking the poison of the day.
yeah. Oh,
What's gonna get more hits? What's gonna get
mhm,
more people talking? And here we
mhm.
are talking about this.
You're
I
right.
mean, it's
Right.
perfect, Boyd.
Mhm.
Some of these rappers need to be censored. That won't happen, Jerry. That will never happen.
Mm-mm.
She's on the mass murderer dating queue. Scott Hall, excuse me. She's on the mass murder dating. So there's a site for mass murders that you can date.
So what? They went to jail already, or is she dating somebody that's in jail? What's
Well,
going
they
on? Are they
came out
mental
of
health?
jail. I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
This lady has it's crazy. Let's get to something funny here fast.
All right.
Girls that date short people, women out there, do they look for short men? Does short men have a hard time getting dates because of them being short, or vice versa when the woman is short? Your opinion on that?
Okay, so when I was younger, I liked short guys. I mean, and when I say short, I mean they weren't taller than me. They were like my height or maybe a little bit shorter. I don't know what it was. I think it's that I always had an affinity for Italians for whatever reasons.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, somebody should have smacked the shit out of me back then. But what I'm saying is I liked shorter guys. And so now I'm like, okay, if they're about my height. But now that I'm getting older, it's weird. I want them a little taller than me because like I don't want it to be like, I don't want to be able to pick them up and put them over my shoulder. Okay. I don't need to feel like
Yeah, right,
gargantuan.
right.
So,
Exactly.
but I don't mind shorter
Yeah,
guys.
right.
It doesn't bother me, you know, I don't know.
Okay, there you go. Now there was one guy on social media saying he was having a hard time finding guys that are short, dating women because they said he was too short.
Oh,
And it's interesting. Well, it is what it is. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Talking about football. We were talking about football and a kind of dangerous
mhm,
sport that we know it
mhm,
is, even though they're
yes.
getting much easier now about not hitting the players as much. But Brett Favre, who was an incredible quarterback at his time,
Mhm.
and I was going to ask you the same thing, and I'll ask anybody else that's watching. He wants to donate his brain for CTE if he passes away, so they can do research from the damage that the helmet was hit. Would you give your like I have it on the back of
Oh, the
my
donor,
driver's
organ
license?
donor. Mhm.
I donate. I said take whatever you want.
Yes. Well, I don't have much
Yeah,
left inside of me, and I don't know what I do have left that works. But I will tell you this: the young man, Nick DeBreezy's his name. We're going to have him on Thursday.
yeah.
That's what this is all about. So during their foundation, this event they're doing next Saturday, it is about organ donate. Being an organ donor. So they're going to have places where you can sign up to be an organ donor because his foundation helps people, organ donor recipients. So transplant
Oh,
recipients, that's what it does. So it's called Breathe Like a Boss. And it is, I can't wait to have him on. He has done so much. You read his bio, but that's what it's all about. And I really hope people do sign up to be an organ donor. I used to talk to my kids about that when they were real little. I remember I had like a video running in the car and I said, yeah, I'm an organ donor. I don't know who I was talking to. And Gianni said, no, I don't want you to be an organ donator. Don't be an organ donator. What if they take your eyes and then when I get to heaven, you won't be able to see me? I'm like, oh my God, please stop right now. You're killing me, you dramatic Greek Italian kid. Oh, God. I have this
uh,
video, but it's so important. I was an organ donor from the beginning. Like, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it?
I agree with you. I'm going. Take it. Take
Yeah,
whatever
take
can help. I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know what they can actually use from my
it.
body. My liver is almost gone. I can't see. I can't hear. So
Right,
I
me
don't know
too.
what they're gonna take. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Boyd says I like women about 3 feet tall with a flat head, so I have a place to put my beer. Okay.
Beautiful. That's very
Boy,
romantic
that's a good
on
one.
the
Old
heels of
joke, but a good one. Uh,
Valentine's Day coming up. So you know what? Today's National Girlfriend Day. It's something
oh,
I read. So do men, Greek, Italian, whatever, I hate to generalize, but do they take their girlfriends out on Valentine's Day or their wives? Like which one? What's the day? Because I know Valentine's Day falls on a Friday this year.
Depends on what day it falls on. If it
It's
falls on
Friday.
Friday,
Yep.
and Friday, man, the Friday they're screwed. They're in
They're
trouble.
screwed.
If you're playing that, you're really in trouble because
You're
you can't
screwed.
divide it. You have to take them out on that day. So,
Right.
yeah,
Yep.
you watch out. That's a good one. Jerry, a study on women and men's height
Yeah.
preferences found that women are most satisfied when their partner is 8 inches taller. Men are most satisfied when they're 3 inches taller than the other partner. Another study found that most men, 13%, prefer a date only women shorter than them. Okay, there's Jerry Jams.
Everybody has their little what do you call them, fetishes. I'm sure there's some weird ass reasons why people like them shorter or taller. That's your
Whatever it
business.
is. Correct. Makes a lot of sense, folks. Watching Ocean Spit, little show about big things. Chicago Cubs fans, are you ready for the coolest seats now? It's going to be something in center field at Wrigley Field, folks, which is going to be kind of cool. Cooler seats. You're going to get free drinks or different drinks, unlimited drinks and food, and it's some better seats. They're unveiling this. The Cubs are doing it. It's called the Yard. It's going to be interesting for you Cub fans if you're in that, some sort of whatever it is. All right, you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. We're talking about becoming your own bank. And how do you do that? Well, everybody would like to put a little money away and save for that rainy day when you get a little older, or you want to need money for your kids' weddings and whatever, to invest, whatever. In Parallax, you can become your own bank, making your dream reality. Retirement reality with guaranteed lifetime income. Wendy Thompson and Craig Coughlin will help you create personal pensions, grow your wealth, secure your legacy. It's never too late to start. Take charge of your financial future today. Give them a call at 630-890-1213 or book them on Calendly for a free consultation. Start building the retirement that you deserve. It's in Parallax. Give them a call. Becoming your own bank. 630-890-1213 and tell them Tony O sent you, or you heard him on the Tony Ocean Show. It's Twisted Tuesday. Me and Carol Brandolino. Don't forget, Carol will also be with us this Thursday, and she'll be filling in for Low until she gets back up on her feet again. All right. Donald Trump, Channel 32 President Donald Trump, this is according to Fox 32 News, will give a full pardon to Ron Blagojevich.
Yep.
Okay, I think the guy did his time. I think whatever he did his due. He got in trouble. He went to jail. He went away. I mean, his own father-in-law ratted him out. I do believe it's important to give everybody a second chance, right? The guy did his time. Pardon him. What do you think? What's your feel on that, Carol?
I'm glad you brought it up because I was reading on it. I got to meet the guy too. Not that matters. I guess he was very nice. But this past year at the Taylor Street Fest. But you know what? He did his time. You know, when you get, I was looking up felonies and all this different information before the show today, just to see what time you get for different types of felonies. It's so messed up. Like these people get 20 years, 30 years for things like that. And then it shows in the same paragraph that somebody that violently or hurt somebody, they get out in less than 7 years that he served, 7 or 8 years. So you know what? What did he do? He didn't even take the money, right? So that's like your intentions. You were trying to, but if you're screwing with the government's money that they're stealing already from the taxpayers, they wanted him to spend 14 years in federal prison for that. I think that's a joke. He should be.
They made him a scapegoat. They made him to show. I agree that he got a bad rap. He did what he did. He's done. Pardon. Right. Look at Joe Biden pardoned everybody, and they weren't even charged yet. So you know they're guilty. They just haven't got caught. So there you go. There's Daryl Armistad. Daryl, I will see you Friday. 2 shows with me and Daryl on Friday. senior show, and then the Rat Pack show on Friday. And then we'll see you Sunday, Rat Pack Sunday, Arcata Theater. All right. So it's that time, folks. Yeah, and it's perfect. You know, we're talking about the storm coming. That is tomorrow. That's not today, though, folks. Today's Weather Minute. That's right. The Ace Minute is brought to you by the JRC Hardware Stores. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Today's weather for Tuesday, February 11th. It's 19 degrees out there. Feels like it's 10. A little light snow this morning, folks. Chilly and cold. Humidity 76%. Wind 7 miles an hour. Air quality is good. That is your Ace Minute, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. We know the supposedly snowstorm, 4 to 8 inches, starting tomorrow night into Thursday. We're going to see what happens with that. I don't know. All right, we know we're going on the regular Royal Caribbean cruise line that's coming. But I've been seeing a lot of this stuff now, folks. Believe it or not, there's a cruise that left February 3rd through February 7th. Oh, to 17th. It's an 11-day cruise.
Oh, my God.
Are you ready? Yeah, it's called the big one. It's called the nude cruise.
I knew it. I knew it. It's called the big one?
It's called the big one, and it's called nude cruise. No clothes, no problem. Now you don't. You can go optional. You don't need to go completely nude, but this is something that the whole ship is like that. I don't. You know what? I've been to a nude beach maybe once. I've seen it. It wasn't like I actually was there. I was like we were at a hotel, and right across where the nude beach was. And I know it's very big. It's very big with foreigners. Europeans are really big with this.
Yeah.
I would never go on one. I just don't think. I don't know what's the point.
Well, yeah, exactly. Too. I mean, don't you want to have a little bit of, you want to kind of be excited and I can't think of the damn word. If you want to have people that have clothes on, I mean, look and see what you're going to get, at least, something before anything happens. Yeah. But don't you notice the people that shouldn't be going nude? Now, who am I to say certain people shouldn't be going nude? I wouldn't go nude, but usually the people that do go nude are the ones that you typically don't want to see nude. They're just like, that's kind of how.
Well, you know what? And here's what I don't get. Even with reality these days, sometimes when I remember when you go and you see some ladies, even the younger girls these days, if you're seeing them, you got to look and go, that's somebody's daughter, and the way they're dressed sometimes really pretty. And it's almost, what's the point? You might as well go nude. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's like basically it's covering this.
Foreigners are a little bit more. They don't care what their body looks like. There I am. They don't care if. I admire people that don't give a shit and say, "Here's what it is. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself."
Right. I wish I could be that person. I could do it.
There's people like that, and it's you got to give them kudos, man. I really do. They're really good. So, I would never be on one, but like you said, interesting stuff. Now, we were talking about Beyonce when she won that award, the Grammys, of course, the Country Music Awards. She won the Grammy for Best Country Record. They're not even going to have the Country Music Awards this year. They're passing it for some reason. A lot of the older country artists now are boycotting, saying that this country the last 5-10 years is not country music.
Wow.
It's turning into a rock show, but they're banning the television show this year. But anyway, Jay-Z, which is Beyonce's husband, paid $20 million to the radio shows, $40 million to the country radio stations, $110 million for downloads. So Beyonce can win the Best Country album.
They bought it. Okay.
Yeah, you can buy it too. If you have the money, you can buy this. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, $40 million went to the country radio stations alone. And some of these stations probably that's a lot of money. So let her win.
Yeah, so they sold out too, though. The country stations sold out too. And then the real country artists that write their songs, put their heart and soul into their music, play it, write it, and everything, get no recognition, which is bullshit. That's why they're boycotting then. And I don't blame them.
I agree. Yeah, I mean it's just crazy, and that's why I said I like the old country. That new shit, it just isn't it. Double T,
Yeah.
Tony Toto, what's up, pal? I will see you tonight. No one. It's just funny when there are all this thing that people are complaining about Elon Musk that he wasn't elected into his position with Donald Trump. But look, no one elected Elon. Supposedly, these are from the Democrats, but no one elected Anthony Fauci to become the doctor that he was for that particular cause.
Right.
George Soros, Bill Gates, Hunter Biden, Amos Hochstein. They weren't elected. No one elected Kamala Harris, a Democratic candidate, as president. So sit down until the arrest warrants are finalized and stop with the bullshit. It's okay for one side, but not for the other side.
Exactly.
Give me a break.
Exactly.
Give me a break. Oh.
I've never heard people bitch more about a person ever. This
ever
fascination with Musk, honestly, is just blowing my mind because, okay, yeah, he is another billionaire, but at least he's doing things that are productive. And if you're finding out that, and I'm telling you right now, just because when you're in the world of grants and grant writing and you see where money's going and who puts it in
that's what your job is, right?
Yeah,
that's what
it's
do.
very much in my job. And what I'm saying is you see things from a very different perspective. And I can only see it from a certain one. Well, you're talking of billions and billions of dollars these people get to spend or they're spending. They're saying, what is it? $59 billion. I read. No, not billion, $59 million. It said that Doge discovered that FEMA sent $59 million to spend that for luxury hotels in New York City to house illegal immigrants. So that makes me sick to my stomach, not because they shouldn't get housed or put somewhere, get off the streets, but because I see on a daily basis, the people that I try to help are homeless kids with their moms typically. We can't even pay out of our grant, the grant that I oversee, for hotels. We couldn't do that. So with the shelters are full, it's like right now I'm trying to ask for funds from outside sources, companies, to put in a small account for hotel stays, but not luxury hotel stays. 59 million. If that's true, that Doge discovered that FEMA did that should be punishable by prison time. Because
I agree, but let's see. But it was done by the Democratic Party. It was done by that party it was done by Joe Biden and his cronies of what he did. And now these guys are finding this shit out and they're pissed off about it. And they don't care. I don't care if we were robbed. We don't care. But as long as you're not president, we'll be happy. We'll just keep getting robbed.
Yep. But they just let it happen. The CFO they're actually doing something about it. They're finding what's happening. They're getting rid of the people that were in these positions. The CFO was fired, 2 special analysts and grant specialists as well. They're fired from FEMA because listen, they're crooked. Get rid of them. Why are you mad about that?
Right. Cleaning house. You know what? You bring in a new coach, like in football, you bring a new coach, you get rid of everybody and bring your own team. This is what President Donald Trump is doing. He's bringing his own people in. Case closed. It happens with every president. It's just because they hate Donald Trump so much. He doesn't
want to get killed. Okay. His job too. You got to bring in your own people, the people you know and trust, because these people tried killing him twice already and it didn't even get investigated. They let him. They rolled out the red carpet for these people to shoot at him. I mean, come on. He's just doing what he has to do and he's doing it with a vengeance. And I don't blame him because look at everything that was done to him and all these felonies. People keep calling him, a felon, pardoned a felon. And it's like, get over it. You could be a felon for something very stupid. And you know what I mean? And, these people that are out there beating women, shooting their kids, burying them, murdering them. You're not even getting shit done to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's okay. Right. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, Twisted Tuesday, Tony and Carol Brandolino. I'm confused on how funeral homes can raise their prices of funeral services and blame it on the cost of living. Taylor Swift replaced on the mural at the actual Country Music Legends wall in Nashville. There's a wall in Nashville that shows all the country legends, and Taylor Swift was on that before, and now she's been removed from that.
She was on there when we were there for the Josie Awards. She was on.
Now Right. She was, and now they redid it. They removed her picture, so she will not be. So Taylor Swift replaced our mural by actual country music legend. It was replaced now by Brad Paisley.
Okay.
Took her spot. And
Good.
also Toby Keith should be somewhere on here, but he's not on that mural left. But that is interesting stuff. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. Interesting. Now, dog owners, this came interesting, dog owners, and I love it myself as an animal lover. A lot of people say that dog owners take more photos of their dog than their significant other. Do you agree with this? Rover.com study found that 65% of dog owners have more photos of their dog. I believe that happens. I know it 100%. And my dog, I know it happens. Yeah. Over 54 might end a relationship if their dog doesn't like who they're dating. 50% greet their dog first when they get home before the family. And 40% find it harder to leave their dog than leaving their wife for the day. Oh, I don't want to leave the dog. My wife is that way with Zoe. That's it. She don't care. You want to go, Tone? Go ahead. Go home. Take a couple of days off, but not Zoe. Zoe is it. So I believe exactly what they say here. Okay. What do you think about this? Every girl has a male friend in her life with whom she can share everything without any fear. I believe that. I think, I don't know, is it more women do or more men have a female, or does it make a difference on the actual, how is the spouse supposed to react on that?
Oh, well, I mean, this could go so many different ways, but if you've had the friend for years, like if you grew up with somebody, right?
Yeah.
Look, if they walked into the marriage or your relationship and this person was there first, then shut up. You know what I mean? You really can't say anything. Right. This person has been in my life, right, for a long time. Right. But, you know, I do think that women and men should have the opposite sex a friend that you can share things with, because you're going to get their perspective on things that you might not, you know, your wife or your spouse or your husband's different. You're getting that perspective. Yeah. It's just like they say, I think it is sometimes difficult for men and women to be friends. Look, a lot of times they stay friends because they can't be what they want to be. So they stay friends until maybe an opportunity arises. I'm sure that happens sometimes too. So if you're attracted to somebody, or if they don't have to be attractive. Like, you know, what happens to a lot of women? What happens to a lot of women is they're looking at their man, whether they're dating them or married, and then they see a girl that they're friends with. But the girl thinks, oh, that girl's not attractive. She might be, you know, maybe not the prettiest face, maybe not a great figure, maybe not this. Yeah. But you know what? That's the one that's got your man on the side, just so you know, because people never think that, and that happens all the time. So don't let that fool you.
You're a little crazy out there, folks. How about you? What's even more crazier than this, folks? ABC Channel 7 Lurie Children's Hospital, which I do some stuff for once a year at Baggio in Roselle. They do this big event here. And it said it's pushing all gender care, it's pausing all gender care surgeries for patients under the age of 19 in the wake of President Donald Trump's executive order on gender care. So the hospital is actually saying, pop, enough's enough. Now, this is having this surgery, gender change surgery, under the age of 19. Before Donald Trump put a stop to this, people were getting it done before the age of 19 years old.
Much younger, even younger than that. I mean, that was the problem. And I think that they were trying to get it to where your parents didn't have to approve. That's a problem. You know, if it's my kid under 18, you have no say. That's my kid. They don't have medical autonomy typically then, nor should they, because they should have to go through all kinds of medical testing, like emotional and mental health testing, before they go get their parts chopped off, because that's people have to go get medical testing or mental health testing before they do that. What is it called? Gastric bypass, where they're going to lose. So just because you're going to lose a lot of weight, you're going to be a different person. So that's just from losing weight. If you go from 400 pounds to 150, you're going to look at yourself very differently. You're going to be a different person. You're going to feel different.
Oh, absolutely. I know a couple of my buddies that have done that, and they definitely look different. The face is thinner. Everything looks thinner. Exactly.
They make you go get tested for that. Before you do that, you got to go my friend did it. She had to do it.
Well, you have to get the approval from the doctor. The doctor's got to say it's okay to give you that test, correct? You can't just go grab it.
Mental health. No, you got to go get like a evaluation because it's going to change your life in so many ways. So if that's going to change your life, like a drastic weight loss, how is getting your private parts removed or adding different ones not going to be an adjustment? That is huge. You have to get, mental health therapy first to prepare you for that. There should be steps to that.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And it's funny that this is the first hospital that I hear that actually see that we're putting a pause to that. Good. Interesting. So good for for Lurie Children's Hospital. I think all of them should. You're watching Ocean's Pit Little Show about big things. Hey, the flu virus, it's been around for many years, and even some people that COVID call it the flu, whatever it is. The flu virus can live on a dollar bill for as long as 2 weeks. In 2022, a study published in Southern Medical Journal revealed that 94% of dollar bills tested harbored flu. Surprising paper currency can carry more germs than a typical household toilet. Additional bills. So if you got the flu and you're handling money, it's going to stay on there for 2 weeks. Even after you get better, you're passing it to the next person. And maybe, I don't. That's just crazy.
Use your debit card.
Yeah, how about it? Long? Well, you don't have to worry about that. That's an old story. Yeah, that's interesting stuff, Phil. We're going to get that too. Okay. It is Ocean's Pit Little Show about big things, about another quick sponsor. And that's Jack Vena Landscaping, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Vena Landscaping done it the best that they do it. And Tommy is the best, folks. That's right. They offer monthly maintenance groups, programs, bush trimming, spring, fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer plant design service and installation, servicing the North Shore for over 45 years now. 847-432-5266. That's Jack Vena Landscaping. Sign up with them quickly before it's too late. You're watching Ocean's Pit Little Show about big things. Twisted Tuesday. Tomorrow, my co-host will be Jerry Jams Renda. And Thursday, Carol will be back, and we've got a special guest coming up, so we're excited about that on Thursday and Friday. Ron Starr will talk about his new band, Band on the Run, with his tribute to Paul McCartney and Wings. Nice. Very, very cool. I want to wish a happy 2-year Nina and my son-in-law, Eric Moriarty, 2 years together. Congratulations.
Happy anniversary.
Wonderful 2-year anniversary. The anniversary is right. Very, very cool. All right. So what else? We got a couple. We got a couple minutes left. We can get on that. It's quite insane to watch people who robbed us blind. This is what we were just talking about. It's quite insane to watch people who robbed us blind trying to justify being upset as that for them catching them, for Musk and Trump catching these people, and they're aggravated that they got caught.
Right, because they think they're lying, but you know what? They're not. They're not lying. This can be proven. You can probably FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. A lot of these things are more, you can attain them. You can. There's a lot of things that are you can FOIA them, and you'd be surprised how much money is actually put into these grants, and it's going to places that just makes no sense or gets into the wrong person's hands. And if everybody's in on it together, let me tell you, everybody's making bank. They're lining their pockets. And that's why they get so angry. Listen, people aren't going to get this angry unless it's affecting their pocket.
Right.
For sure.
But they're pissed off because Donald Trump and his crew are finding these things. If it was another president, oh, what a great job you're doing. Yeah, right.
For sure. For sure.
It's nuts. We were talking about the Super Bowl prices. Now, this is, when you go, this is a Super Bowl 9 in New Orleans at the stadium. You went in to get, snacks and food. A bowl of jambalaya was $18. Okay. Grilled alligator sausage, poor boy, $18. Okay. Ultimate grilled alligator sausage, $21. Shrimp pasta, $20. Crawfish pie, $14. An American lager, large, $17. Premium large, $17. Okay. Cokes were $8. Water was $8. Gatorade was $9. Rockstar energy drinks was $10. These are the prices, and I think it's probably normal at any ball game or that you go see. Surf and turf. A surf and turf, poor boy, $30.
but that sounds good. And if you're in New Orleans, that food's got to be delicious. So I would eat it.
Yeah,
I would pay for it.
maybe to us, but the people that probably eat every day, they're going, "Oh,
That's
that
true.
shit, my mother makes
That's
it right."
true. Yeah,
All right.
that's true.
To us, probably we go there, they probably think you think they make the best gumbo. They do. I'm sure
Yeah.
they do. Which is interesting on the stuff that God, the prices. Here we go. This is according to Americans Last Line. It's a social media outlet. Taylor Swift says she'll never go to another football game again. I was there to have fun, not to get booed and leave crying.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Okay,
she's a billionaire. She's a
Oh,
billionaire.
God.
Stop
That is-
it. Not everybody's going to love you. And here's the thing, which people don't get if they don't know. If you follow Taylor, you understand it. She's from Pennsylvania. She's an Eagles fan.
Mhm.
She's a huge Eagles fan. She only became a Chiefs fan with her supporting her boyfriend. Did you notice that she didn't even wear the Chiefs jersey? She was in a regular shirt and a pair of shorts.
Well, they think she's a traitor.
Huh?
They think she's a traitor, maybe, and they boot her because she's a traitor for the team. It's like, suck it up, get over it.
And she's from. Look, I get the same shit.
Sure.
I'm from Chicago. I root for the Yankees, the Giants, and people go, Tony, you're from Chicago. What the hell? I get this shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm nobody. So I can imagine her. That the Super Bowl game, the Eagles, the Eagles had more points than the Chiefs had yards. 20 total yards the Kansas City Chiefs had. Lowest first half total in Mahomes, 133 starts. Second fewest in Super Bowl history. They just got destroyed.
Didn't you say that Mahomes' dad was sick? Was he in hospice? Did you say that it was Mahomes' dad? So, I mean, that makes sense to me. You know, maybe that's what it was.
His mind was somewhere else. I agree.
Right.
I agree. Could have been. That could
be a reason.
I don't think they were just a little cocky, thinking, hey, we're going for 3-peat. They already had the balloons, had everything ready.
Yeah.
And the Eagles lost last year or the year before, whatever it was, by 3 points or something. So they were avenged and they were hungry and they got it.
That's right.
Private jet owned by Motley Crue's Vince Neil involved a fatal plane crash in Scottsdale, Arizona. The jet was coming from Austin, Texas when it crashed, belonging to Motley Crue lead singer Vince Neil. But Vince Neil was not in the plane. But unfortunately, according to another report, Motley Crue's singers Lettier crashes again, Arizona. Vince Neil was not aboard, but girlfriend Rain has been hospitalized with 5 broken ribs. So his girlfriend was on that jet.
Yeah.
Guys, 5 broken ribs.
It was on the runway. It happened on the runway too. It's a private airport, at least from what I was watching last night on my generic cable station channel. But that's what it was on the runway, I think, at the airport, the Arizona one. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on with all the plane crash. Honestly, I was afraid to fly before. Like I told you, I basically overdosed on stuff and it still didn't knock me out.
A lot of people do not like flying. It's a lot of people. People like don't go on cruises because they're worried about the water and so it makes sense.
I don't want to fly. Now what's been on the last month has freaked me out, and I don't know what are they attributing it to. Like I haven't seen anything yet because there's a lot of questions. There's not usually that many plane crashes. Very few and far between, but in the last month,
it's almost like it's done on purpose. And I hate to say it like that, but makes you wonder. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, talking about a good company. How about Louis Pipes and airtight windows? Oops, excuse me. Oh, there it is. If you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty, quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Serving Chicagoland area for 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. Call my buddy Louis Pipes at 708-785-5000. Get those windows and sidings for your home. Our good friends from Armando Supermarket. Buy local, shop local. 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. And Mike and Gigi's Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. All right, guys. Tonight we'll be at the Geneva National. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm off. Thursday we'll be at Tavern on the Point, Edison Park. Friday, 115 Bourbon Street, Marionette Park. That is sold out. And then Saturday and Sunday by Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy. A couple other dates coming up. Next Thursday is Homeless Concert at the Tap House Grill.
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday. I'm sorry, Wednesday, the 19th. Correct. 19th. Thank you. It's Wednesday the 19th, and it's going to be good. So I'll be the MC. Double T Tony Toto. Nick Sahajas, Lulu Sylvester's dropping by, Stephanie Lemon Braniger, Ron Starr, of course, John Vincent. Wow. Supposedly supposed to be there. I hope Jackson. But it's for the good cause. And I raffle tickets. There's no cost to get in, folks. You come, but bring something for the homeless, a coat, a sweater, whatever you got. That's next Wednesday, the 19th at Tap House Grill in Lamont. Next Thursday, we'll be back at Positano's in Oprah with Lisa P. and Jerry Jams. Next Saturday, we'll be at Pier 290 in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin for Oceans Rat Pack. On the 23rd, we'll be in a place I've only played once. Caliendo's in Winfield will be there next Sunday on the 23rd, a new place. It's actually a nice place. And the 27th, Oceans Rat Pack back at Ron Onesti's Club. I got a speakeasy on a Thursday night. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, birthdays for Tuesday, the 11th of February. Jaja Gabor celebrates a birthday. Chris Rock, 59 years old. Ashton Kushner,
maybe?
Demi Moore's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher.
That's it. Kutcher, 46. Garth Brooks, the 62 years old. Charles Dickens, who wrote so many great, of course, the Christmas Carol, many more. Let's see. James Spader from the Blacklist, like him, celebrating a birthday. 64, Sean Lennon, one of John Lennon's kids, celebrating a birthday. Theo Hughes, she plays Anna on General Hospital, 65 years old. The Big Show on WWF, Paul Wright turns 52 years old. James Dean, one of the great actors of our time, of course. Seth Green. Vince Neil, we just talked about him, is playing. He just turned 63 years old. Lana Turner, she was a bombshell back then. Gary Colton was a little guy from Different Strokes. What are you talking about, Willis?
Arnold. Yeah.
Arnold, that's it. Let's see what else we got here. Carlo, my good buddy Carlo Isabelli, the horn player for the Buckinghams, celebrating a birthday. Josie from the Josie Awards, Josie Pesitano Boone, celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday, Josie. And Jenny V. James from, of course, Jenny V. and James Paul. They're a duo here in Chicago. Also, she also in the band, the Taylor Swift Experience. Happy birthday to them. And would have been 83 years old. My mother-in-law, Mama D, and 83 years old, up in heaven, and she's watching down. Laura wanted to come home on her mother's birthday, so she came in yesterday, so it worked out perfect. Again, guys, Laura is home. For all you people that want, she is home, and we're doing very well. She's walking, she's breathing down this breathing tube, and Natalie's been taking care of her 24 hours. She slept it there every day, but now they're home. So the rehab kicks in, and she's already been on her phone. She hasn't had her phone in a week. So she's on her phone checking. She's checking the mail. She's doing stuff. So thank you so much for that. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Carol. We will see you again on Thursday, on Twisted Thursday. And we've got a special guest coming on. We've got a big fundraiser that he's doing, and Carol's going to be part of that too. So I guess she's going to film it. She's going to be reporting on it. So we want to hear about that too. That's going to be Thursday. Wednesday, Jerry Jams, my co-host, and of course Friday, Ron Starr with his tribute to Band on the Run. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. It's very, very important. And let's not forget our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy a local, shop local, folks. Oh, they got so many good things to talk about. The JRC Auto Ace Hardware store in Chicagoland is stocked with salt. 50 pounds of ice melter is only $10.99. 50-pound rock bag is only $9.99. And they have the best deal in snowblowers, folks. The Toro 821QZE single-stage snowblower is just $8.99, while everybody else is charging $9.49. You can get it for $8.99. You're going to need it. Go out and buy it for that 4 to 8 inches if you don't have one. It's Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, we need to all stick together right now. It's a crazy world out there, and we wish you the best. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching the show. Ringo says peace and love, and we appreciate it. Carol, thank you so much, my dear friend. We will see you on Thursday. Guys, tomorrow, same time, same station, me and Jerry Jams. Tonight, Geneva National Country Club in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. Peace and love. God bless. Bye-bye, everybody. Nick, take us out, Nicholas. Bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from town.
God bless everybody. Peace and love. Get ready for that snowstorm, 4 to 8 inches tomorrow. Here, we'll be here. Ocean's Pit, 12 o'clock. The little show about Bigfoot.